Apparently we are live. There we go. There we go. So, how's everyone doing? I don't. Oh, there's a couple people out there. Yeah, okay. I didn't see anyone for a second. Setting up again. Oh, yeah. Happy Sunday. Just let me get things organized. Oh, that's the time. Oh, I was looking at the numbers up there. I don't have my glasses on right now, and there's a lot of numbers there. And then that was the time going up and not the people. So apparently there's 40 out there. Haven't seen anyone talking, but happy Sunday to you all. This position just right here. Not that I necessarily need it. There. Hello, Lee. Hello from Texas. You seem to be maybe a new viewer, possibly. Don't remember seeing you before. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that. My memory's not as good as it used to be. Hey, Carl, how's it going, buddy? How is it going? Yeah. Okay, that seems to be going. So hopefully I can keep up with the phone here instead of the laptop. Unless I get lots and lots of serious comments and they start to get away on me. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool, somewhat cloudy day today for 26th of May. Got some coffee here. I'm actually very worn out and very tired. Yesterday was quite an interesting day, all in all. One of my subscribers, I guess, they pop by and they go through here a lot. He's a traveling mechanic and just wanted to stop in and say hi and because they like the show and they seem to like me and stuff like that. So yeah, spent hours and hours talking with that group of people, and yeah, I didn't really get a lot done video-wise or anything like that. But hello, Deborah. How's it going? How are you doing today? Um, but yeah, last night, I had dinner and was lying down and stuff like that, and then it was about midnight. My buddy calls me and says, "Oh, I got to go to the hospital." And I said, "What, really?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm dropping my car off beside you, and then I'm taking the ambulance." I was like, "Holy cow!" And hey, come on, what is up with you? You were already out. I don't need this. I don't need that right now, baby. Angel. Really? No, you're obsessive. Okay? Yeah, she's being really weird again. Both of them acting weird lately. The last 2 days, I should say. But anyway, yeah. So he says, "Oh, I gotta." So he drops his car off, and ambulance picks him up, takes him up to Penticton. I guess that's the only closest hospital open or whatever. And yeah, and then I was up kind of late after that, and just barely getting to sleep. And then 2 o'clock in the morning, he calls and says, "Oh, you got to come and pick me up now." Bring my car kind of thing. So I didn't even think of that earlier when he took off. But anyway, so I had to drive all the way up to Penticton. So it's only about 45 minute drive, really. It's not that far, but I had to drive up there. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, by the time we got back, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, just I didn't really get much sleep at all. Got back at 4. And if I fell asleep at 5 o'clock, finally, I don't know. But then I basically had to get up at 8 o'clock and get some coffee in me and stuff like that for the day. But I am so tired because of that. Oh yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he'll be fine. just one of the facts of getting old and going through your medical stuff, right? But I'm sure you'll be fine and dandy. It's nothing really serious or anything, but I've made a few trips to the hospital in an ambulance myself too. You know, nothing life-threatening or anything. Just like one of the worst ones I found was the kidney stones. Oh my God, that was brutal. And then of course, I don't know how many. Well, a few of you are gonna remember that, but there's a lot of people out there that don't. And yeah, watch my laptop there, girls. Yeah, please. It's kind of tight in this truck here. And of course, I burned myself alive in an explosion in my tiny house and spent pretty much a month in the hospital there with severe second-degree burns. You know, close to half my body kind of thing. But yeah. As time goes on and we get older, we spend a lot more time in the medical facilities, including hospitals. But yeah, he'll be fine. Um, I don't know what to say about it. I'm really tired. I hope you can tell because, yeah, so I didn't sleep much last night. I got myself a thermos of coffee, hoping that'll keep me up. I put a hint of organic maple syrup in there. I thought maybe the sweetness in the sugary sweetness would help keep me awake. But yeah, it's an interesting few days, and for different reasons. I'm not missing anything. Okay, just checking, make sure I don't want to miss it. Hello, Alan. How you doing? How's it going? Mamma mia. Hello. Sunshine, Mamma mia. Sunday sunshine, Mamma mia. How you doing? Happy Feast of the Most Holy Trinity Sunday. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully I'll sleep extra good tonight, Deborah. But sometimes that doesn't happen with the medical situation that I've got and with age and all that. I don't sleep well generally anyway, but yeah, hopefully after all that I will. But yeah, so if anyone notices anything, it's I'm just really tired and I can't seem to, you know, I'm just barely just up there. And I'm surprised I actually made it on time too. So I hope my face coming in and out like that doesn't annoy you too much. But anyway, that was my day yesterday, and I don't even have really a video yet for Tuesday. I'm not even sure what to do. I got some video clips and that, but you know, sometimes you video clip things and you're hoping something will happen, and if that something doesn't happen and it's the key point to the video, it's like you don't really want to put it up. So you'll appreciate this, Carl, for sure. I'm sure y'all. Hey, Darlene, how's it going? Hello, hello there, hello there. Yeah, of course, Carl. It's always great to help out a friend. That's what we do, and so yeah, I went up to Yellow Lake there to try to do some fishing. It's I got skunked, and so that's kind of why I don't really want to put the video up, because I went out there to go fishing, caught nothing, but there was action up there. It really reminded me of Spider Lake in a lot of ways. Because Spider Lake is a finicky lake. You wait hours and hours, and you might catch one or none, or you might catch your whole limit in the first half an hour, and then you're done. It's such a finicky lake, but there's many times you go there and hey John, how's it going? Glad you can make it. Oh, I get about storm there, eh? We've been getting a lot of rainstormy kind of things passing through. Nothing that I say a storm like with thunder and lightning and everything, but we get, you know, every couple of days we get a bit a rainstorm. I'd just say, like dark clouds, lots of rain, heavy downpour. My potatoes are getting lots of water though. So yeah. Anyway, I don't mind spilling the beans with you guys because you guys are in the know generally with the channel anyway. So yeah, I went up there, and when I got there, it seems like a lot of times with lakes, and that one too is early morning and then later afternoon. and in the middle of the day there's virtually nothing going on, and that's what that lake seemed like. And uh, there's a couple guys up there, and they've gone up there for years, what it seemed like, and know the lake very well, and they said it was a pretty unusually quiet day that day. Which, when you hear that at somebody that knows their lake, it's like, yeah, okay, that means there's nothing going on. But anyway, um, so yeah, anyway, when I got there, they had already caught, I think it was at least four yellow perch, and they landed one rainbow trout. And so I thought, oh, this is pretty promising already, right? So I threw my line in the water, and basically, I didn't get it, any bites that I really noticed for the longest time, and just sat and waited. And then in the meantime, somewhere along the way, one of the guys, he caught another trout, got right to the dock, and it flipped off and gone. Right, a little disappointing. And then we all sat there for like hours, like probably 3 hours at least. And it was later in the afternoon, and then I started noticing I was getting bites on my bobber there, and um, and then when I pulled it in, you could tell like most of the worm was actually eaten off, and there's just that little tiny piece on the hook left over. So they were definitely biting and hitting. They just weren't hitting hard enough, and so I was using the worm, and the other guy was using something, I don't know what it was. It was like a fly, but he had a fake worm on it, a small fake worm on it, or a grub or something. And they both were catching the fish. And anyway, late, as afternoon wore on, I'm just watching people out here, kind of thing, because it's interesting. It's a busy playground on a Sunday, kind of thing, for the family and kids and stuff. But uh, oh yeah, rainbow trout is delicious, Deborah. Pretty much all fish is good, but good lake caught rainbow trout are, oh my, they're so delicious. Yeah. And so anyway, uh, the other guy, he hooked this fish, and he got it up to the dock, and he lost that as well. And I was like, oh, another disappointing one. So they both lost one. And then a little while after that, he hooked another one, and you could tell it was a really good fish, and it was it was like 19 inches at least, and it was like fat and beautiful, nice color on it, and beautiful rainbow color. Oh, gorgeous fish. And so basically, in the end, I got and I think another yellow perch somewhere along the way, and I think they ended up with like five yellow perch and two rainbow trout, and then and the two rainbow that they each lost one, and so they went home, I think, seven fish or something like that, which was cool. Could have had nine, but they had a great day. But I didn't land anything, and I didn't get I maybe got a half a dozen decent bites in that. I could notice my bobber happening, but when I pulled it in, the worm was gone. So I even tried power bait out there, and I was watching a video this morning. Just happened to notice it. They're talking about them fishing power bait in these lakes, some lakes, not here necessarily. No, I didn't even catch where it was, but similar situation. And he was banging trout with those power baits. So I don't know. I didn't seem to find absolutely any action on the power bait at all. So I went back to the worm, and then just kind of as I left, I guess I never really found out what the other guy was using. I just assumed he was using worm, kind of like the other one. And before I left, he told me he was using store-bought shrimp, fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. And he probably caught the greater amount of fish out of the two of the guys. And so I think I'm going to try that soon too. Just go grab some shrimp, and he just put enough on the hook, so it just filled the hook. And so if they bite onto that, they're going to be hooked in there. Whoa, where'd it go? Yeah, Darlene, yeah. I don't know if it tastes better if you eat it whole. That's a moot point, really. It tastes great any which way you have it, filleted, whole, and like you say, stuffed. A lot of people stuff them with onions and stuff like that. Yeah, lemon, spices, herbs, all anything. Yeah, you can stuff them with so much. I've stuffed my what was it? It was a salmon actually. I stuffed a salmon with mango and onions. Hey Glenn, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Yeah, some of them did get away, Glenn, but there was lots to have been caught by the other two guys, not me. Yeah, Deborah, the shrimp was a great idea. I wish I had a thought of that because I've known that to be successful before in other places and stuff. But I'm going to try that. So I'm going to grab worms. I'm going to grab shrimp. Oh, I don't know who that was. Grab shrimp, and I'm going to even try some more different power baits and stuff like that. Test things out. I think I'm going to have to get some new equipment and stuff, especially line and that. I'm having a lot of trouble with my line tangling up and stuff like that, knotting up. Um, and I think I've got this, it's braided fishing line. Like it's very fine, but it's very strong, super strong. I'll get back to that in a minute. Um, yeah, super strong line, but as it ages, I guess I've had it a couple of years, and I guess it kind of just starts bundling up and stuff like that. And maybe you have to replace that. But I want to get onto the more back to more monofilament line because I find monofilament casts a lot easier and farther. It's smoother than the power. I can't remember what they call that line. It's a braided line and very strong and very light. But I don't find it casts as good. But anyway, yeah, Darlene, you can definitely eat fish eyeballs. You can actually pop them out and use them for bait too, and the other fish will eat them. So I just thought that was a cute, kind of weird question or comment. In a way, not really, but I don't mean it that way, negatively. But because lots and lots of cultures throughout the many millennia have made fish head soup. They just throw the whole fish in there, whole fish head in there, cook it down. And they take out the bony parts and stuff, and leave in the eyeballs and all the other good stuff that's in the head. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Deborah says, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I've had fish head soup once, I think, a long time ago. It didn't bother me. I don't think I ate the eyeball or whatever. I probably wouldn't have. Not that I'm not squeamish, but I mean, there's certain things that just I don't need to have. We got a lot of good food and stuff keep you alive. It's about staying alive and enjoying your food, but just to stay alive. So that's um yeah, John, Jamaicans eat the eyes. I'm sure there's, like I say, there's lots of cultures around the world that have been eating fish heads for soup or just like they probably uh, take all the eyeballs and throw them in a jar like you'd do pickles or something like that. I'm sure there's got, or they have the what is it, the pickled herring in a jar. I mean, I'm sure they got pickled eyeballs or something in the jar somewhere in the world. They must have. I'm sure about that. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there. I don't know about that. I've had a lot of tapioca, and I don't think the eyeballs would be like tapioca. But I'm not going to go and test that theory. That would be something I would have done a long time ago in my youth, but not so much these days. And it's not about the Crohn's or anything. It's just about I've had a lot of interesting stuff, and it's like I say, it's just about survival. Well, there you go. Mamma Mia loves fish head and belly. Nice. But fish belly, yeah, that can be good because it's fatty. More, like the fattier part. Um, and with a lot of salmon, like big salmon. spring salmon and stuff like that. They're big enough. You get the salmon cheeks. Like there's a whole piece of cheek in there, and that's supposed to be a delicacy because you have to get a pretty big fish to get a decent sized piece of fish cheek. Yeah, you can eat all of it. You can even eat the bones under certain conditions, like when you do canned fish and that. The bones you can throw it all in because they soften up and everything, and you can just chew them and crunch them and practically all the bones. Yeah, the whole fish pretty much. I mean, there's parts of the guts and stuff I don't want to bother. The gills, I can do without. I just kind of like the meat, and I guess the fatty parts too, because you need a bit of fat in your diet as well. But yeah, cod tongues. I've heard about that. Never tried them. Yeah, they'd probably be really good. And you have to have big cods to get a good chunk of tongue, I suppose. That's good comment there, Alan. Yeah. So anyway, that was my day. I went up. That wasn't yesterday. That was the day before. That was Friday. And I was really. Saw they had already got fish. I was pretty excited, really hopeful. I knew it was over here, and over here is generally better than the mainland for continuously biting and getting fish, throughout the day, let's say. Which obviously they did. They were luckier, but they were in a spot they obviously knew them. Um, and it was shallower, and I was kind of surprised in a way. But you know, they know their lakes here, and they know their fish and stuff, and so that's why they're successful mostly. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? You might be a new viewer. I'm not sure. I don't recognize your name. How's it going in your part of the world? Carl is the comedian of the channel. Yeah, catch bigger fish, and you'll be full before you have to eat the eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, back to the fishing there, Carl. I didn't even try the bass lures because apparently that like I'd heard online, I saw different information, but according to those two guys, and I take their word for it, they said there's no bass in that lake for some reason, and just the yellow perch and the trout and something else. I think it's a red sunfish or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. And someone along the way had released some goldfish, and they started breeding like crazy. But I didn't see any there, and you know, I had never heard of any of them talking about catching the goldfish, so it wasn't a problem. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't do that. I just stuck with pretty much similar to what they were doing, and but I'm gonna try. Apparently, down at Vaso Lake is the one next down the road from Yellow Lake. It's a bigger lake too, probably about at least three times the size. And apparently, there's bass down in there. But also, well, that looks like my buddy there now. I hope he doesn't come and hassle me on my live show. That's definitely him. Here he comes. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh, we're doing it live.
Is this where the gates hang out?
I knew you'd say something like that.
You got underwear underneath that skirt? What are you doing?
I'm doing my live. What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, he's one of a kind. One of a kind. So how you feel?
I'm still pissing out blood.
No way. Yeah, that's shitty.
Oh, well,
That's not good.
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. You see that bird up there? That's a mourning dove. They're an abomination, and they're the most annoying thing on the planet. And they're actually killed for sport every year throughout North America. 15 million of them are shot for sport, but they're not even supposed to be over here. They're from the Middle East or somewhere over there.
Well, none of the Middle Easterns are supposed to be here.
Well, I'm just talking
Go
about
figure they would bring
birds.
fucking doves with them.
Well, actually, yeah, it's a mutant cross between a dove and a pigeon,
Yeah, I heard about it.
and they're just fucking annoying. Yeah, sorry about my language. Anyway, yes, Deborah, he is my friend. I wouldn't just talk to any old stranger out here. Apparently, there's a lot of meth heads and crack heads, but that's everywhere you go. That's dog is Trouble. That's baby's son from her very first litter, and of course, Angel's her daughter from the third litter. So the third and the last litter, final litter.
Bullshit.
What?
You're spreading a virus with your mother dog there to drive normal people crazy with these fucking dogs.
I just gotta laugh because I can't get into it much because it could get weird. This is the most unusual live I've done.
Well, you put your pecker back in your pants then.
I don't know if you can hear what's being said, but I kind of hope not half the time. But I'm not going to say anything about it. It'll be the most unusual live you've probably ever seen in your life.
You probably get demonetized for life.
Probably, yeah. Probably kicked off YouTube and everything, yeah. Maybe.
It's not like you're making money anyway. Why don't you open up a shop?
Yeah, I should open up a shop or two. Maybe two of them. Oh, okay, Angel.
Sell batteries that you can buy on Amazon for half the price.
Yeah.
Be at your door within a day or two.
Now you're covered in coffee. You could have avoided that. Ugh. Hello, Sarah. Hello, mate. You sound like you might be from Australia. Perhaps. Or the UK. How's it going? I'm pretty sure you're a new viewer. But yeah, I hope you caught that reference there. We're talking about, he said about my channel, I should open up a shop. Yeah, that'd be brilliant too. And sell van merchandise and things and batteries and stuff.
If you think your nights living in a van are going to be peaceful,
He's listening to that channel right now.
especially if you're living in the city, sleeping at rest areas or in parking lots.
It's the same shit he's been doing.
That's the old one. Is it?
Yeah, but he's
But it's the same thing. He's,
The
yeah.
past 6 years, like, how stupid are people?
Yeah.
Oh, Loli's there. Greatest mechanic on the planet.
Yeah.
Apparently his Chinaman wife can make the best Hungarian food on the planet.
Yeah. And everything he does is the best.
Well,
I'm
I kept
s-
your truck running with minimal money.
What?
I kept your truck running with minimal
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course you did because you're the best.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that guy's a moron.
And I live in a place where it has the most beautiful mountains.
Yeah.
They're shaped differently than other mountains, and they're just in a different location, but they're the same.
Yeah. Anyway, so, Sarah, you're from Qatar. As far as I'm understanding, I believe Mamma Mia is also from Qatar. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Sarah. I'm watching from Qatar, and it's past 10 p.m. Doha.
You think it's weird when I watch Chrome that I get a little chubby?
You don't want to let the world know that, man.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's okay.
He is the most unique. Oh my God. I don't even want to say comedian, but says the funniest things that are way out there. So there, yeah, you and Mama Mia and Sarah, you have something in common there. And welcome aboard if I've never said it before. So yeah, cool. And just to let you know that while my friend's here, I'm not going to start trying to sing or anything, so don't ask. Yeah, because he'll have a lot of weird shit to say about that. Oh, okay. I'm just reading. Oh, you guys are. That's cool. You guys got lots to talk about now. You, Mama, me, and Sarah. That is really cool. Oh, I didn't think you were crazy, Carl. I knew you were crazy. But you're more in a good way. That's all I'm going to say at the moment because someone might be listening. Oh, you're from the Philippines, Mama Mia. That is cool. Interesting. Interesting to know. People like all around the world on here. But that's such a cool, interesting thing about this is, like people can communicate every single corner and nook and cranny in the planet. So cool. This is definitely going to maybe be an interesting live show. So I did. My point was earlier, I wasn't planning on. I almost got to the point where I was going to just cancel the show and not do it because I didn't know if I was going to be awake or that because of, I was still awake at 4 o'clock in the morning, pretty much to 5, I believe. But I actually made it, so here we are. Half your life in the Middle East, eh? Ah, cool. Friends from everywhere. That's right, Carl. There you go. You got a new friend, Mama Mia. Interesting. That's cool how that works. Oh, man. Ah, cool. Cool. I'm not even gonna. You can talk, guys can talk about lots of things and we won't even know what you're talking about. That's interesting. So, anyway, yeah. I hope it's all good, Mama Mia. I can't read any of it, so I hope it's all good. You let me know if it's not. What, taking a nap right now, Deborah? Yeah, no. I don't think you guys would. I think you'd get bored and turn it off. But no, I could very likely have a nap after this later on, but who knows? I don't like to screw up my time like that. I'd like to power through and then go to sleep at the proper time at night, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in a bit. I might fall asleep while the show's on, but been doing a lot of coffee. So anyway, yeah, so that was my experience and on Friday for the fishing and that. And I don't know, and I don't have anything else right now. I can go out this afternoon or even tomorrow sometime and film some stuff and put it together, slap out a video for Tuesday. But oh, that's cool, Mama Mia. Glad to hear this. Glad to hear this. Maybe we'll see. So yeah, I don't know what the video for Tuesday is gonna be, even if I get, assuming that I actually get one out. But I didn't want to really necessarily put out the fishing one if I didn't actually catch any fish. I can show you someone else catching fish, but and some interesting scenery in that. But I don't know. We'll see. I like to try and make them as entertaining as I can, and if you're gonna go out and do like wilderness camping or something, you better go out into the wilderness and make it as wild as you can to make a good video, right? But anyway, so I don't know what's coming out Tuesday. I have no idea. Hopefully I'll get something slapped together somehow. I got a couple other ideas. I just haven't got around to them. A lot of it, the weather hasn't been working for me. Like if it's really raining and hard here, even though it might only be for a few hours, I can't film a lot of stuff in there. Hey, Billy T, how you doing? How's it going these days? Glad you could make it. Oh, okay, Sarah. Um, Glad you could make it today. Take care and nice to meet you and get to know you a little better. We'll talk to you later, Sarah. Ciao for now. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I have no idea. I I guess just to feel you want to keep your algorithms pretty steady. I understand. That's what I understand about YouTube, but things have changed so much. I don't know what actually works anymore, but pushing through the pain, Billy? Yeah, pushing through the pain. I'm sure that's what you mean. Yeah, that's all you can do. It's I think of lots of different people when I'm feeling down and miserable. Feeling my pain and all that and suffering, going, why me, Lord? And I think of other people, and you're one of them too, Billy. Thinking, oh, this pain is getting to me, so much, and I can't stand it. Why? And I go, oh well, look at how much Billy's suffering and powering through that from sheer willpower, pretty much. So, you know, I guess in a way, I learned quite a long time ago that no matter how bad it is for you in your life, in a way, is you can always look around and see people in much worse situation or condition or whatever. So, yeah, and then you just, I don't know, it just helps a lot. I find just makes a difference when you know, like a friend of mine, like we both got medical conditions, and I complain about mine a lot. I go, "Why? I wish I could fix it." That, and I'm sick and tired of dealing with it. But they basically have they have a catheter. It's a girl, and she has a catheter and a bag that she has to whiz in on the floor, but she can't go anywhere, and she couldn't go anywhere before that because of her legs and stuff like that. And so she's kind of stuck in the house unless her husband drives her anywhere, which is rarely happens. And now she's got this catheter because of an issue, some kind of internal issue. And when I'm feeling miserable and feeling sorry for myself, let's put it that way, I think of her and I go, oh my God, well, at least I can leave the house. I can do this. I can go shopping, take my dogs for a walk, so many things. And then I actually feel bad for them, and I don't feel bad for myself anymore. Yeah, I don't mind getting older either, Carl, but yeah, boy, the body can't stand it, eh? They can't stand it, yeah. So I don't know how you're doing with your medical situation and your medication, all that, Carl, but hopefully you're trying things out and everything's, at least you're stable, let's say. Get to a stable level where I try to get to as much as I can with mine.
I hope you're not talking about picking weeds off the highway like this time.
Yeah, I am. I don't know if you caught that, but he says, I hope you're not talking about weeds that you picked up on the highway that dogs have peed on and stuff, and then you're going to go eat them and stuff. And I said, yeah, I am. He's such a card. Yeah, there you go, Billy T. Sorry, I'm just catching up. There you go. Just putting it bluntly, right, Darlene? I do mind getting old. It sucks, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that most of the time, but, what do you do otherwise, Yeah, we're all here to, I think the number one reason we're here, if anyone says, why are we here, is we're here to learn a lesson through our suffering. And hopefully we learn the lesson and we can move on. And if we don't learn that lesson, then we have to come back and do it again. That's my theory and philosophy. So anyway, we're gonna see what we. Yeah, sometimes doctors, especially these days, just aren't worth it. They don't know anything, or they're corrupt or something like that. It's not the medical profession is definitely not what it used to be. I swear to that. Buddha. I'm not sure the question was Buddha, Deborah. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Ah, okay, cool. That's awesome, Mama Mia. Cherry juice for your joint pains. That's awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, they're coming back again. You're talking about the Buddha. It's all. It's actually Christianity. It's. Don't get me started on that right now. I don't know if I have the energy for it, but um, basically, all the Judaic books talk about reincarnation all the times, and Jesus read everything, every book, and he knew all about that, and a lot of the stuff that he promoted in the books, the things he that the words that are attributed to him, many of them speak about reincarnation and the karmic effects it has on our lives and stuff like that. And they don't understand what he's actually saying. But Buddha, the Hindus, Buddha, Jesus spoke about it. The Judaic books have it in there. They all talk about reincarnation. And Jesus actually spoke about the karmic effects of dealing with the negative karmic effects in your life and how to change that. That's right, John, Carl. That's I've said that in a similar way myself. The Lord put me here to achieve a certain amount, and I'm so far behind. I'm never going to die. Yeah. Another one. Oh, so I used to say, I'm not going to die young because the Lord hasn't finished punishing me yet. uh, you got that right, Mama Mia. That's why it's tricky to walk down there that road. But anyway, yeah, Alan. Um, so I don't even remember if I've mentioned this on a video or anywhere. But so what we did first was we took the power wires off the battery and and to the starter and everything. Took them off, checked them out, and they were like corroded inside. They're all black inside, which is kind of I don't not that normal in a way. But anyway, we replaced all those with brand new and that, and being that they're all corroded that badly is probably you know it wasn't getting enough of the power through and stuff like that. So um, so yeah, I switched out all those battery um, power cords and stuff, cables, I should say, cables. Is what I'm trying to say, and then put the other battery back in after we charged it all up and made sure it was good. And so far, it seems to have taken care of the situation. It seems like a lot of the corrosion was uh, causing that battery and starting problem. So that's every day since then, it's started up no problem. So that takes care of that. But there's some other issues going on. There could be the starter motors going kind of thing. The alternator might be going. Um, the clutch is actually, yeah, the clutch has to be completely redone, completely. Um, Somebody was supposed to have done the job, and it looks like they either didn't do the job or didn't do it good enough or whatever. But it, what was supposed to be done didn't get done, and now the clutch is screwed and it has to. The whole thing has to be done. So that's another thing. Yeah, we got to do a complete tune-up on it and everything, including changing the all the spark plug cables and everything like that. You know, just pretty much do everything. We got to check the fluid in the rear end, the fluid in the transmission, all that sort of stuff. Like every single thing. And there's a kind of it was like a vibration, and I think what it felt like was the front passenger side. I'm not even sure, but check the tires and everything. Can't see anything visible, but the vibration over the last 6 months has actually gotten more of a vibration, almost a wobble. There you go. That's right, Carl and Darlene and everybody else. You're probably here to make our Sundays better. That's it. That's perfect answer. Perfect reason. Oh, that's the other one too, Billy T. Yeah, we also changed the ground wire as well, put in a new ground wire, and also cleaned up where everything's connected and stuff. So, yeah, and it's yeah, I did actually check the wheel. That was one of the first things I thought of was wheel nut tightness, especially with the trouble I was having out in Whiskey Creek with people spray painting my truck and smashing the windows and stuff, and the vandalism. I thought, some moron might go to that lengths and try and loosen up your wheel lug nuts. So I checked that right away, nothing there. But yeah, we're gonna just check everything over and that. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, but if you're gonna do something kind of major, I guess, on your vehicle, you might as well check everything and do everything all at once, get it all done out of the way, so you're practically back to brand new, so to speak. So yeah, but that's the plan. But yeah, so far so good. But yeah, truck's seen a better day, that's for sure. But it's a really good truck. It's just catching up on the comments there. You still watching that Chrome Dome? Who now?
New York crime rate.
Oh, yeah, New York crime rate. Yeah, I think the New York crime rate is way out of control. Oh, I'm kind of awake for the most part. I think it's the coffee and a little bit of maple syrup in there. But at the same time, I feel like I just want to lay down and try and nod off. Yeah, I thought of that too, Carl, the wheel balancing weight. I thought of that, losing one. I've had that happen before in a vehicle. And it was interesting because I was driving along. I think it was Prince George. I don't remember, but driving along, I heard this sort of metallic, sort of like clunk, and that heard something hit the pavement, and it was like it fell off my vehicle. And then checked it out later, and it was the weight for the tire. Yeah, and I had to get that done. Really, Carl? Or sorry, Carl. Alan. Reading too many things at once. I don't know if you're joking or not, but your grandmother could change the clutch on this two-wheel drive truck. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't raised like that either, Darlene. Vandalizing people's stuff. Yeah, it's not cool. Oh, so what else? Not a hell of a lot. I've been really enjoying just relaxing and doing as little as possible. It's basically the reason to come here is because I was stuck over there for mega years. And to me, this is a vacation. Like, I finally got away I never took a vacation each year, all those years, and now this is my my one vacation to make up for 25 years of no vacation. So I'm enjoying that. But I'm not like procrastinating like I was kind of almost notorious for in the past, and especially on the island act, because like when you're stuck and you don't feel good about it, you can procrastinate a bit, and I was a bit notorious for that. But over here, it's just I'm doing it because I'm enjoying that, and I guess I could have gone out and done some more video clips, but yeah, it's just a matter of balancing the weather and time and all this kind of stuff. But like I said, hopefully I'll get something out for Tuesday, and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another live instead or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was, whoa. I kind of got busy all day yesterday and all the evening yesterday. I wanted to go out and try some more fishing again, try and be successful. And I also kind of would have liked to have done that today, but, I don't want to go out there this afternoon. But tomorrow for sure, I definitely want to get out there. I want to keep trying. I want to catch some food to eat. Really, I love fishing, just fishing anyway. But part of the purpose is to catch the fish so you can take it home and eat and have a meal. And one of the bonuses is it saves you money. So gotta just double check this. Playing games with me. I don't know why, but oh, I know. That's what happened. So I'm catching up. Something happened with the laptop, and something's happening with the comments on the phone. They're not going. They seem to be frozen on the phone. I don't know what. Anyway, I don't know what's for dinner right now. I have to actually go to the store and buy some after we had our last food last night, and I gotta go do the minor shopping, just something for all of us to eat. But I don't know yet. I haven't even gone. I kind of wait till I get to the store and I look around, see what's there, anything on sale. But you made cream of potato soup and glazed carrots. Darlene, that sounds so good. Sounds so good. There we go. Now no, it's not working. I don't know what's happening with the weird. I've never seen that not work on the phone, but it works on the laptop, which is the laptop does the buffering so much. I don't know, weird. But Mamma Mia, no, I actually haven't tried cooking my fish with coconut milk, lots of ginger and garlic, but that sounds amazingly delicious because I love coconut milk, coconut water, and of course ginger and garlic are food groups for me. No, not right now. No songs yet. I'll get a lot of feedback here. Someone's still here listening. Yeah, barbecue chicken and baked beans, Carl. But you were out of bacon, and you didn't run down to the store and get the bacon. Well, this is crappy. I'm sitting there, and the comments on the phone aren't moving at all. Weird, but the ones on the laptop are. So now we're back at the laptop. I guess it's good I brought it along. Because I would have been wondering if you all went to sleep or something. I don't know what's happening there. Weird. It's very strange. Like they're kind of flying by on the laptop and not on the phone. Anyway, I gotta keep up. Is it Memorial Day there somewhere, Billy? I'm not sure I'm aware of that. I understand that, Darlene. You love beans, but they don't like you. Yeah. Yeah, they had bacon on sale here. They have this really good Mitchell's bacon. It's really thick bacon, and it comes in a 1 kilo pack, which is actually 2.2 pounds. And it usually sells for 20 bucks on a regular basis. And they have it on sale for like 10 or 11 bucks now and again, which is actually a really good price because it's good quality bacon, thick bacon, and you know, just not a fatty run of the mill kind of bacon. But man, I actually didn't pick any up because I had to conserve now for a few days until payday. But tomorrow's Memorial Day, is that right, Deborah? I'm baffled by these comments not moving at all on the phone. I don't know what's going on there. As long as you guys can hear me and everything. Okay, I gotta look that up. I'm not sure if that's an American thing or what. Memorial Day. Either that or I just haven't kept up with things in many, many years. I was kind of half waiting for that, Carl. uh, yeah, the people around you don't like you eating beans that much. that's that's pretty good. Well, I'm baffled by the situation, and I don't feel like sitting here holding my laptop like this. But I guess I have to because the comments, for some reason, on the phone. What's going on there? Now, the weird part about this is I can actually scroll the comments down to the previous comments, but I can't get them to move up. Weird. Anyway, yeah, I used to love beans. Especially my favorite was black beans. I always loved black beans, but yeah, and I used to be able to eat beans every day too. But I don't know, probably possibly the Crohn's. I don't know, maybe. But every now and again, I seem to have issues with the beans. Like not so much as when I do with pasta, but yeah. So I don't have them a lot anymore. Um, because if anything's even occasionally problematic, I just try not to eat it. But yeah, I used to love. My mom made some of the best homemade baked beans I've ever tasted way back. Oh, why is this working? Weird. No, I don't want that. Very, very strange. I don't know. I don't get it. Hope the laptop doesn't do that because then I won't be able to read anything anyone's saying. uh, More of those jokes. I kind of thought that might happen. If you eat beans every day, it might be hard to keep friends. Good one, Alan. Anyway, yeah. Uh, as far as the song goes, no singing right now while someone's listening because I don't want to listen to the flack. And they could just maybe ruin it and everything. Oh, I can't help this. Well, that's another thing. Darlene, garlic. I can eat garlic every day, all day long, and I love garlic. And to me, garlic is a food group. Definitely a food group. If it doesn't have garlic, it's not good food. But yeah, I can eat that constantly, all the time. Uh, Interesting. Just looking at people out there. I can't understand these stupid comments. I don't know. This is weird. This is very strange. So it's getting difficult. So you're taking off, Billy, eh? Yeah, you got to take off and go to grave sites, family grave sites and stuff. Yeah, I remember doing that for many years. But yeah, okay, Billy. Yeah, you take care. Glad you can make it today, and you know, drive safe, eh? And have a good afternoon, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah, there. Oh, I'm tired of holding that laptop. I don't know what to do here. I wish I could get these comments to start moving. It's extremely weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let's see this too. Hey, whatever I did, that worked. There we go. Something, whatever I did, that got it going again. Great, excellent. I don't need the laptop. Hello, Christina. How you doing today? Glad you can make it. Yeah, I must have, Deborah. I must have, whatever I did, it kind of rebooted the phone or something. I guess. Yeah. Tutorials on YouTube creator topics, Christina. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm not the greatest and knowledgeable, but what specifically are you wondering about? Oh, you're still here, Billy? Good. Just wondering, Christina, what well, it seems that hopefully I fixed that problem. Yeah, it looks that way. Looks that way, yep. Good. Excellent, yeah. That's a lot easier now. So yeah, I don't know if I'm the one to, there's so many good tutorials online on YouTube or everywhere for YouTube creator topics and stuff. That's where I go to find out information. If there's anything specific you want to know, like ask me and I'll tell you if I know anything or not. Oh, the coffee seems to be keeping me awake, but I feel like I'm getting sort of slap happy or a little dopey or something because I'm overtired, burned out. For those of you that weren't around earlier when I mentioned it, yeah, I was up kind of late last night. My buddy took off to the hospital, and then I had to go pick him up 2 o'clock in the morning out in Penticton. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure. You still have to be a little more specific, Christina, especially today, because I think my brain is more tired than my body is. But editing tips, I'm not really sure I'm got anything good there because most, pretty much all the editing features I do are on the app I have for building my each video, and it's all pretty straightforward for, what do you call it? Split. I guess you'd call it trimming. That's it, trimming and splicing, and all that kind of stuff. But with the new gimbal I got, um, it's got more features and stuff, and because of those features, I can do a lot less editing of the clips because I don't have to like trim the front or back of them off because that. But yeah, I'm like I say, I'm still learning, and then with the app, a lot of the stuff is pretty much self-explanatory. You just go check what you want to do with it, and then having that gimbal um, makes a huge difference. It's what is it? I have to look at that. Anyway, what's I'm not sure about the temperature here, Alan, today, but it's probably around maybe 55 or something. It's nice. It's actually nice. It's not too cool, not too warm. A little clouded over, so it's really comfortable, and it's not very windy at all. Not even breezy just about today, which is a bonus. Yeah, you might want some coffee and stay awake. Let's give the light on. Oh, you're gonna start a channel, Christina, or you've already started one or something. That's cool. Thanks. I'll have to check it out when you get going there. But that's why you want to know. Um, anyway, what? I found this one good. Okay, come on, move. This one here. What the heck is it? It's DJI. DJI makes drones and stuff like that. DJI Osmo, and it's like it folds up like this. It goes like this. It's got the feet on it, stuff like that. But these feet, you can unscrew them and take them off like that. But it's got all these. Once you turn it on, there's the power button. You put your phone in there and you turn it
See you
on.
later, dickhead.
Where are you off to?
Put some garbage out.
Yeah. After I'm done here, I'm gonna go down to the Bilo, then go home. Okay. Yeah. Okay, he's heading out. That's good in a way. I feel more comfortable because he razzes me about everything, and I'm just worried about what I'm saying and doing, and especially I wasn't going to sing there because he'd just go, "What are you doing, you moron?" or whatever. I don't know. He'd say something weird, but anyway, now I feel a lot more comfortable. I'll catch up with him later. So anyway, yeah, this is a DJI Osmo. I thought it had a name on here. And you'll notice it. You can get it on. I got it off Amazon, so you'll notice it looks just like that. DJI Osmo. That's pretty much all you need to know. And with these, once it's powered on, a button here will switch it back and forth to like selfie mode, to landscape mode, and all that kind of stuff. There's on and off, and then this button here can move it, your phone side to side, back, up and down, and all that kind of stuff. But the reason I got this was I have to go back and look. I haven't had time to look at it, kind of thing. I think the phone's doing that again. Oh no, maybe not. Laptop's in the same spot. So anyway, I got it because I've seen it before, and I was sure what I saw online and everything. Um, it's got this thing where, let's say you sit on the counter like that and you're doing something, and you move around the room. If you tap the screen and do something to it, a lot of hot vehicles around here. That was a 55 or 56 Chevy, beautiful. Anyway, then it kind of what do you call it? It like recognizes your face or something like that, or your body or whatever. And as you move around the room, the camera will actually move with you, and it's really cool. But I think you have to actually get an app on your phone to get the most excuse me to get the most benefit out of this. And I think that's what I have to do, because I haven't done put the app on there yet. And I think to do that, you Bluetooth the app with your phone and the gizmo here, and and um, and that's how you make that happen. But I haven't even tried that out, but I'm sure it is. I remember seeing it. But anyway, that's one of the reasons I got this one, because of that feature, and I thought it'd be cool. Because let's say I'm in a little tiny house and I'm doing a cooking show, and it's focusing on me, and then I move, and the camera just follows me as I move around. Kind of that's. I'm gonna try that, and also it's got this zoom in and out button, which is better than the zoom on the phone, and it can zoom farther out and in, um, as well as do it very smoothly. Like the other one, if you're doing it on your phone, if you're doing it on your phone, it's like it just kind of suddenly changes the view very quickly, rapidly. Whereas this does it nice and smooth in and out, and it's good. It's like so many good features, and I'm still like getting used to it. And that there's also on here. Let's see, we got it up like that. There's this trigger on here, and I'm still not 100% sure how you use that in what fashion, because I got all these other buttons here that I'm still working with and stuff, and they seem to do everything I need to do. So I'm not sure. It's really, really kind of strange. But that's the one I'm using. If you're interested, there, Christina. But yeah, just keep us posted about your channel. Let us know. We'll all go watch. Oh yeah, Deborah. Yeah, I probably can use it to pan when filming the dogs, to pan side to side or up, back and forth or whatever. Yeah, it's probably one of the better ones I've seen out there, Christina. It's I know someone that had it before and they lost it. It was actually kind of humorous to me, but I'd seen it work before, and I thought it was really cool what it does. But I have to upload the app and that. But that's probably, like, if you want to do good job of your videos and serious about it, that would be something to grab, that one. I unless you can find something that's even better than that, which I haven't actually seen out there, but I've only checked on Amazon. So, but that's that, and then with the editing and stuff for the videos, um, I'm sure there must be something better out there. I went through a few apps and tried them, and I didn't like pretty much most of them except for the one I've got now. But it seems to be doing most of everything I want to do. There's some other things I wish it could do that I've seen on other people's videos. They're like millions of videos across the platform, right? But for now, it does everything I need to do, and I don't have time to go and upload an app and then try it out, test it out, and do all that. I just don't have a lot of time to put into that. I mean, it could take you a whole day just to, or sometimes more, just to try a different app and work with it and go and get video clips and put them all together and that. So yeah, I wish I could give you more information, Christina, but at the moment I just can't. It's really a learning curve, pretty much, but especially for me. Um, oh yeah, the video app that I've got downloaded that I've been working with from the very beginning of my very first video and on is called Video Guru. Um, Spelled just like it sounds, Video Guru, and yeah, out of the probably a good half a dozen or more that I tried, um, that was the one that seemed to be the more, let's say, user friendly, more understandable, seemed to be easier to, to figure it out and find out what's going on. Um, like, you know, there's a list of things at the bottom there, and it says, it says text if you want to put text on there, and if you want to do a voiceover, and you can control the speed of your videos. You've noticed that when I'm driving, obviously I've speeded stuff up, and it's very clear and easy to follow. So if you want to try using that one first, that's the one I can suggest, unless someone out there knows that locally that knows a better app. I'd like to hear about it too, because there are some other features I've seen going on that I'd like to get if I could find the app to do it. But yeah, I would. I've got that newer Samsung again. It's my third one, I think, in a row now. I should have got the Ultra. I actually should have got the Ultra. It's actually better than the one I got, but the one I got's pretty darn good. Um, but yeah, the editing app is Video Guru. That's what I use. Check it out and see what you think of that one. Um, a lot of times, like before I got this, oops, before I got this one here, I just used a simple gimbal, and it had a remote control, but the whole thing was Chinese and everything. It just died really quickly. They broke down really easily, and that part of it. But I use it just for a stand or like a selfie stick kind of thing to take videos. And doing that, it was I had to kind of do my little bit and then flip the phone and then turn it off. And so when I went to editing, I had to trim the front and back off because of that. Because you see me turning the phone, and you just want a nice smooth transition. So, but with this one here, with the on and off button, it takes care of that. I don't have to trim most of my videos. I don't have to trim them. It depends on what I'm doing, but Adobe products, is that on your, like, say, on your phone or on the laptop? Oh, yeah. That's probably for really smart technical techies, because they'd figure it out easy. And that's the problem I had, was most of them either weren't user friendly, especially, and then there was the ones that just didn't seem to want to do the job very easily or simplistically or whatever, too complicated. Um, but that editing app I have on my phone, I just downloaded it off Google Play. Video Guru, yeah, and there's a whole bunch of them there. Like I said, I've tried quite a few of those ones, but I don't, I don't know if I saw any Adobe ones on there at all. Oh, my head's itchy. Oh, there you are, Euphoric Granny. Lori, how's it going? You finally made it. Finally made it. But yeah, if you know of really good products, let me know about it. Sorry, Christina. I don't think this coffee's strong enough. Oh, you're still here, Mamma Mia. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Yeah, how's it going, Lori? You've been traveling around and getting things done and busy for the last few weeks. I understand, yeah. Glad you could make it now. Now that you're here now. Hey, what happened to Cheryl today? What the heck? Where's Cheryl today? That's interesting. Maybe she went on a road trip. That's interesting. She didn't show today. I can understand a lot of the no shows now and once in a while, but yeah, she almost never. Well, she never misses so far. Anyway, I don't know if it was. Been waiting until you showed up, Lori, because you're kind of into this stuff, the healthy mushrooms and stuff like that. But somebody asked a question in the comments, oh, over a month ago, probably 6 weeks maybe ago, but asked a question about finding edible, healthy mushroom sources online or somewhere. And I think it was actually Cheryl, which is ironic because she's not here today, and I've been holding this information for a while. Anyway, so there's this. I saw this online. It's called Earth's mushrooms. Earth's mushrooms, and it's got in it lion's mane, reishi, chaga, turkey tail, and cordyceps, all in there, all organic. And you can check it online just under Earth's mushrooms. And whoever was asking me about it, I'm pretty sure, I thought it might have been you, Lori, but it could have been, now that I think about it, I think it was Cheryl or somebody. But anyway, if you're looking for healthy mushrooms to try for your health or body or whatever like that, and you want to check it out, that's the one I would check out, because I looked at the product itself and everything was cool. Hey, oh, you've been here the whole time? Wow, that's almost crazy that you never said anything. Wow, okay. I can't remember if it was you, Cheryl, that had asked the question about where to possibly get those kind of mushrooms and stuff for your health and everything. But anyway, that's the one, Earth's Mushrooms. Check it online. Google it, I guess, and yeah, lion's mane, reishi, or reishi, I'm not sure, reishi I think it is, chaga, and I was testing chaga there for a while and I ran out. I was making tea with the chaga, and then it's got turkey tail and cordyceps, and those apparently are all really good mushrooms. Mostly, I know lion's mane for sure. I've heard that a lot is good for the brain kind of stuff, and I think all mushrooms kind of are in their own level and own way, depending on the variety and stuff. I believe they are, as well as all the other benefits to your health and all the micronutrients and all that. But anyway, I was been hanging on to that while, so I hope you find that interesting. And if you're into grabbing that kind of product, you can check that one out. And I looked at it, and they seem to be good quality and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm glad to hear you've been hanging out there this whole time. If I don't see anyone commenting, sometimes I'm just thinking to myself, I wonder where so and so is, and so and so and so and so. So there we go. All right. Okay. So my little girls. Oh, the little eyeball opened. This one here, she's just way laid back, but that one there. So I'm not going to disturb them at all. But thing anyway, I was just waiting for my buddy to leave, because he can be, he's a great guy and all that kind of stuff, but he can be really rude, but that's kind of his sense of humor and stuff like that. You just got to know him. He's one of a kind, man, one of a kind. Yeah, they are cute when they're sleeping. They're annoying when they're awake. So, here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. There you go. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Uh, I know what you mean, Christina, but he's not really a scorcher. He's just a, you know, men are like, they beat each other up verbally and stuff like that a lot. You know, they call you dirt bag and all this kind of stuff. But they say it because you're really good friends and it's their way of saying I love you, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And it's like that. And he's just kind of one of the worst of the worst. He's like relentless. And oh, you're welcome, Mama Mia. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, it seems like you guys were all waiting for that. But would you? A number of you said earlier, "Oh, it's time for a song. How about a song? How about a song?" And I wasn't going to do that with him there because he'd just destroy it, kind of thing. And I wouldn't probably be able to finish singing. I'd probably start laughing and whatever, spew my coffee out my nose or something. But no, he's really great. Like he's I don't know how to say it without sounding, I don't know. But in a way, I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. But when you're his friend, like pretty much give you the shirt off his back kind of thing, that sort of thing. And it always sounds like he can't stand you kind of thing, but every once in a while he'll say something that makes you realize, how he really feels about it. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into it about that, but yeah, he's, I've met a lot, excuse me, I've met a lot of people in my life, and he's definitely what I would call one of a kind. Like, yeah, you don't find them every day, and it's, yeah, completely unique. Anyway, that was why I didn't. It would have been funny to me, and it would have been hilarious, blah blah blah. But it would have ruined the thing, kind of deal. So there. Now I feel more relaxed that he's gone, kind of thing. Oh my God! I wish. Oh my God! I wish you could see this. Damn it! Hope it comes by again. Oh, awesome hot car. It was like a 1920s kind of gangster, kind of the big thing like Bonnie and Clyde wouldn't have, where there's a bunch of people in it and all their fucking Tommy guns and stuff. Oh my God, that was great. But I wasn't fast enough to grab the phone and show you, but. Oh yeah, I like unique people too. They're some of the best, but some people like him, like a lot of people can't take that. They just they can't like they just don't know how to take it, can't take it out of everything, and they just kind of they never associate with people like him, but they don't understand at the same point. It's hard to explain, but anyway. Oh, so you're tired today too, Cheryl? Like me, I don't know. I guess you obviously caught that. I was up all night driving my friend back from the hospital last night till 4 in the morning, kind of thing. I'm tired too, but you were feeding a feral cat, and then she brought her 5 little kittens to you, and you got to deal with that. It's well, keep you busy, something to do, and a good thing to do. But yeah, feral cats, feral animals, I guess, but especially cats. Best thing you can do is get them to the vet right away, and get their get them looked at for their medications and stuff like that, but also get them all fixed. and then, like you say, hopefully find good homes for them. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do, especially the fixing. I mean, there's so many feral cats out there all over the place. So the best thing you can do is fix most of them so they don't, so they don't. There's not a lot more of them. It's because it's kind of sad. But yeah, it's good, Cheryl. Excellent. That's cool, and I'm sure you'll get that done. That's You like '70s vehicles, Christina? Yeah, especially Ford Thunderbirds. Huh, interesting, '70s. Oh, you're an anthropology major, Christina? Cool. Awesome. That's cool. Anyway, I, like usual, never got a lot written down, but, oh, we were talking about that mourning dove earlier, and they're all over the island, and they're really annoying. Most annoying thing I've found on the planet. And I got here, and apparently there's only one or two of them, and they're right here by the visitor center, always around here. It's the only place I hear them. And it's ironic that I come to do my live show, and they're here annoying me. Like mourning doves, yeah. I have no problem with pretty much anything out there, animals and whatever, but those things, they're actually a mutant, an abomination. They're noisy and annoying. Mm. Hey, never mind. No barking. Oh, get off my laptops. Don't do that. They're just people. Leave them alone. Yeah, that's hard to do, Cheryl. Finding a vet that won't charge you so much. They're few and far between. But there's also societies. You should check with SPCA and stuff. And you can, I don't know if you like on a fixed income or something like that. I know they do that over on the island there, and probably all of BC. I don't know, but like if you go there, like me, I'm on a fixed income or you're on welfare or disability, whatever. And you go to SPCA, they can give you a certificate or whatever they do that you go to the vet, and you can get a really reduced rate on things like, let's say, spaying and neutering and, certain medical stuff. What? Oh, I'm having trouble finding anything, Carl. Okay. There's that. I don't know if I want to do that one. Oh yeah, Mamma Mia is still here. Yeah, cool. All right. Got that organized. Now I have to find the other one. Yeah, there you go. More. There's an agreement that the SPCA can help you with that, with the cost and everything like that. Yeah. Cool, but yeah, good luck with taking care of all that. It's a good thing to do. Okay, where am I now? You think some of these had been memorized by now, right? I gotta close the window because I don't like the whole world knowing. had a different routine, but since you asked, Carl, right, babies? Right, girls? Yeah. I'm just going to double check this first. There we go. Yeah, everything seems to be working smoothly. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you down, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me, and I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. Haven't done that one in a while. I almost forgot how. You're welcome, Carl. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, guys. Oh, glad you liked it. I think I'm out of coffee. Yeah, I am. Anyway, I don't remember. It was probably a couple of. Oh, my nose is itchy. A couple of live shows ago, I was thinking of doing this poem, and I mixed up and got the wrong one, and ended up doing the cremation of Sam McGee. And the one I actually wanted to do was the shooting of Dan McGrew. And now I can't even remember if there's the same poet. But I had this half written down, and it seemed to be taking a long time, and I got tired and put it away, and I didn't finish it for about 2 weeks. So this is, wow, the sun's poking through here and there, and it's warms right up in here. That's why I need the window open. A bunch of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamute Saloon. The kid that handles the music box was hitting a jagtime tune. Back of the bar in a solo game sat dangerous Dan McGrew, and watching his luck was his light of love, the lady that's known as Lou. When out of the night, which was 50 below, and into the din and the glare, there stumbled a miner fresh from the creeks, dog dirty and loaded for bear. He looked like a man with a foot in the grave, and scarcely the strength of a louse. Yet he tilted a poke of dust on the bar, and he called for drinks for the house. There was none could place the stranger's face, though we searched ourselves for a clue. But we drank his health, and the last to drink was dangerous Dan McGrew. There's men that somehow just grip your eyes and hold them hard like a spell, and such was he, and he looked to me like a man who had lived in hell. With a face mostly hair and the dreary stare of a dog whose day is done, as he watered the green stuff in his glass, and the drops fell one by one. Then I got to figuring who he was and wondering what he'd do. And I turned my head, and there watching him was the lady that's known as Lou. His eyes went rubbering around the room, and he seemed a kind of a daze, till at last that old piano fell in the way of his wandering gaze. The ragtime kid was having a drink. There was no one else at the stool, so the stranger stumbles across the room and flops down there like a fool. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. Then he clutched the keys with his talon hands. My God, but that man could play. Were you ever out in the great alone, when the moon was awful clear, and the icy mountains hemmed you in, with a silence you most could hear, with only the howl of a timber wolf, and you camped there in the cold, a half-dead thing in a stark dead world, clean mad for the stuff called gold. While overhead, green, yellow, and red, the north lights swept in bars, then you've a hunch what the music meant, hunger and the night and the stars. And hunger not of the belly kind, that banished with bacon and beans, but the gnawing hunger of a lonely man for a home and all that it means, for a fireside far from the cares that are, four walls and a roof above, but oh, so cramful of cozy joy, and a crowned with a woman's love. A woman dearer than all the world, and true as heaven is true. God, how ghastly she looks through her rouge, that lady that's known as Lou. Then on a sudden the music changed, so soft that you scarce could hear, but you felt that your life had been looted clean of all that it once held dear, that someone had stolen the woman you loved, that her love was a devil's lie, that your guts were gone and the best for you was to crawl away and die. 'Twas the crowning cry of a heart's despair, and it thrilled you through and through. I guess I'll make it spread misery, said dangerous Dan McGrew. The music almost died away, then it burst as a pent-up flood, and it seemed to say, repay, repay, and my eyes were blind with blood. The thought came back of an ancient wrong, and it stung like a frozen flash, and the lust awoke to kill, to kill. Then the music stopped with a crash, and the stranger turned, and his eyes they burned in a most peculiar way. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. Then his lips went in a kind of a grin. Then he spoke, and his voice was calm. And boys, he said, you don't know me, and none of you care a damn, but I want to state, and my words are straight, and I'll bet my poke they're true, that one of you is a hound from hell, and that one is Dan McGrew. Then I ducked my head, and the lights went out, and two guns blazed in the dark. A woman screamed, and the lights went up, and two men lay stiff and stark. Pitched on his head and pumped full of lead was dangerous Dan McGrew, while the man from the creeks lay clutched to the breast of the lady that's known as Lou. These are the simple facts of the case, and I guess I ought to know. They say the stranger was crazed with hooch, and I'm not denying it's so. I'm not so wise as a lawyer, guys, but strictly between us two, the woman that kissed him and pinched his poke was the lady that's known as Lou. There we go. The shooting of Dan McGrew. I used to love that when I was a kid. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everyone. That's kind of why I remember somebody, probably a few of you mentioned, instead of singing, possibly poetry too. So thought I'd give that a try. And I like that one. I'm glad I finally did that one. Excuse me, I'm getting it back in. Oh, there you go. Darlene was probably one of them. You wish I could do more poetry. Wow. You might be in luck. Because I've been actually writing more down and looking more up. And I find it's easier than trying to sing because I'm not really a singer. I kind of, maybe I pull it off or something like that. But I don't know. I don't try to be a good singer. I just kind of like to sing sometimes once in a while and humming and everything. Yeah, I've done stage work off and on through my life. A little here, a little there, but I didn't really get huge big into it, but I've done that. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, 6,000 subs. That was cool. I woke up and I looked and I went, oh my gosh, it just broke 6,000. It was about 6,025 or something. But yeah, Mama Mia, you love the poetry by the campfire like I've done before. Poetry or singing, but the poetry. Best during autumn, yeah, when you're allowed to have a campfire. Yeah, I wanted to do a lot more of that, you know, in the spring and all that, but you know, for whatever reason, I never got around to it so much. But anyway, since you're still there, Mama Mia, and you haven't left yet, I'm pretty positive it was you that mentioned Maya Angelou. Does that ring a bell? Maya Angelou, was that you that mentioned her? Anyway, I finally did get around to whoever it was. I'm pretty sure. I've actually thought of that, doing local public readings for money. And the voiceover thing, yeah, that'd be cool, but no one's actually offering me a contract. So, so anyway, yeah. So Maya Angelou, interesting. Got some good stuff. The one that's kind of sprung out at me was this one, and I thought it was cool. So let's give it a try. It's called Caged Bird. Sure, you're familiar with it, Mama Mia. I'm pretty sure you're. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade wind soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream, his wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. I thought that's a pretty interesting one. I like it. Easy to, good flow and everything like that, and easy to recite, and I like the message in it. It's really cool. Maya Angelou. That's right, Darlene. Maya. A little misspelling there, but Angelou, yeah. The caged bird sings. Yep. Yeah. Did you know that one, Mama Mia? Had you read that? Seen that one before? Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm glad I actually went through my books yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was sometime yesterday afternoon, I'm pretty sure. And I was looking at all the notes I made, oh, this song and that song. And I checked out some songs like there was one by Calum somebody. What's the, can't remember the actual song name now. Anyway, I looked at it and it was a good song, but I don't know if I can pull it off. Yeah, that's perfect, Christina. Maya Angelou, that's it. Um, you know, some I just don't think I can pull off. Maybe I can. I don't know. It's just that, like I said, I didn't, not trying too hard to actually be, a good singer, a quality singer, and that. I'd have to really force and try and do it properly and everything. So, I'm not sure that I'm into that much work and energy and stuff. And especially with the medical condition, age, all that kind of stuff, you don't have necessarily the strength you used to have. So, oh, you were the one that asked me about that poem, was it, Cheryl? The one Maya Angelou? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm confused. It's hard to keep track of everything all the time, isn't it? It's hard enough when you're young and healthy and everything. So, yeah. So there we go. Oh, shut up. It's just a person. It's not even a DOG. It's a person. Okay, well. Phone seems to be functioning properly still. Oh, there we go. Come on, get up. Get up. There, so yeah, I might cut this one a little shorter today. I'm just worn out. I'm not sleepy or anything or that kind of stuff, but wow. I got fine ground coffee and there's a lot of mud in the bottom of that. I'm gonna have to clean it out before I put it back together. Oh, I wish I had another coffee right now, or even a good strong cup of tea. That would be nice. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's just I don't just seem to have a full amount of energy kind of deal. It's just I probably need a really good long nap or a good night's sleep or whatever. Oh yeah, right. I saw you say that and then I forgot about Cheryl. Sorry. I'm trying to remember now what I had for my birthday dinner. What the heck did I have? Because I remember when I was eating it, I was thinking, hey, yeah, this is what I'm having for my birthday dinner. And I was thinking back to the live. I, have to try and remember to tell them that's what I had for my birthday dinner. I can't remember. Something very simplistic. It was very simplistic. Nothing, no big deal. Like I don't think I cooked up any kind of real put together meal or anything. It was so simplistic. I wish I could remember what it was now. Okay, Darlene. Glad you could make it, and nice to see you again. And we'll see you next week. You take care in the meantime. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, I can't even remember it. For the life of me, I can't remember. It was very simplistic, and it wasn't like. And I remember sitting there and thinking, this thought struck me like, this is my birthday dinner, like kind of, and there's not even a candle sitting in it or something. Man, crazy. It might come to me later on and go, oh yeah, like sometimes thoughts, memories pop back in your head when you least expect it. But yeah, it wasn't much anyway. It was, I just had a laugh about it because it's like, I'm not having a birthday cake, not having a special dinner, anything like that. It was, yeah. But that's the way I kind of like it, and then just stay in the moment and do what I feel like at that moment, right? It's like not going out of my way to plan anything for any special uh, um, any doing anything special, meal or whatever. Oh yeah, I think my brain's starting to shut down a little bit. Having a hard time. Next week is June. That's right. That's right. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, Keith? That's the traveling mechanic. A subscriber of mine stopped by, said hi. We had a really long chat for hours. It was a great chat. Really great guy. There's so much. Oh, you're in Revelstoke now, yeah. And yeah, really great guy. Really great conversationalist, and I really enjoyed myself. Good to meet you, Keith, and the rest of the family, kind of thing. And awesome, yeah. We have a really good community here. I don't remember if you saw many or any of my lives before, but yeah, we have a really good community here, and everyone's fun and peaceful and everything, and we get rid of the riffraff when we have to. Oh, thanks there, traveling mechanic. I'll just use your title for the moment. Yeah, he's saying that this guy, is the real deal, exact same in person as on the channel. So there you go. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth that I'm as real now as I am in real life and in any of my videos. Oh, cool. I'll check those out. Thanks. I'll check those pics out. Excellent. But yeah, that was a great day, great conversation and stuff. Oh, you're taking off too, Christina. Okay, well, keep us updated on your channel and the apps for editing and any of the gimbals and things you acquire along the way. And if you get anything better, let me know. I might try using it. Yeah, that'd be a good idea there, Keith. Going camping, doing some camping, maybe somewhere we can fish and stuff. Do fishing and camping all at the same time, and you know, get free meals kind of thing. That'd be great. I'm dying to get back out there and try and catch more fish. I was kind of disappointed I didn't get even one that day, and those other guys got a bunch, but they said it was really quiet. But yeah, I can't wait to do some fishing and some more camping kind of thing. But yeah, the great deal. Great deal. I was thinking, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do anything after today. I seriously don't. I think I'm too worn out now, but earlier, before yesterday, I was thinking maybe after my show today, I could run up to one of the lakes. It's only 15 minutes away. Drop a line in for a bit, see if I can actually catch something for dinner or whatever. I was thinking of running over to Twin Lakes. There's Yellow Lake and just around the corner, Twin Lakes. And then there's also Vaso Lake, but that's a bigger lake and more stuff. Oh, okay, the traveling mechanic. There you go. Off to Golden, okay. Have a safe trip and everything like that, and we'll catch up with you. And I'll check for your messages and stuff. But yeah, safe trip, and we'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. But yeah, and assuming I get a good night's sleep and everything tonight, I'm pretty sure that my plan for tomorrow is to go out and hit one of these lakes somewhere. I've heard that the Twin Lakes is probably more successful in fishing, especially for trout, than let's say Yellow Lake. And hopefully that's true. So I might hit that one first, and maybe hit Yellow Lake on the way back if I have any time or anything like that. So we'll see. But that's what my plan is. And anyway, okay. And I know you want to know, Cheryl. What am I doing for the rest of the day? I don't really know. I might have a nap. I do have to go to Bilo and pick up some groceries for our dinners tonight because we're pretty much out of food. I got, some rice and buckwheat. That's probably about it right now. So I'd survive. I wouldn't starve, but got to get something good for the girls. And, I'm going to have something nice. So still about, I think, 3 days to payday. So I might treat myself tonight for something nice, and then when payday comes around, do it again. But yeah, so that's going to get some groceries, go back home, sit around. I might have a nap. I kind of hope not, in a way, so I can have a better sleep overnight, and get up early enough tomorrow and do stuff. What else is there? Anything to do? Actually, nothing really. That's about it, really. Very, very simple, laid back. Bacon, yes. I'm gonna check the bacon. I really missed out. I was tempted to buy a pack that was on sale, that big pack I was telling you about. And then I went back the next day and the sale was done and they're back to $19. And I was like, oh man. But I didn't really need to spend the money at the time. Kind of thing. And, I don't need to eat bacon that often, let's say. I like to save it for a good treat. But anyway, I'm going to check that tonight. I don't think it'll be on sale because, they wouldn't put it back on that fast. It was only a few days ago. So, oh, hey, Backwoods Canada. How you doing? How you doing? I don't know if you've been here for a while or not, or if you just showed up. But glad you can make it anyway. Anyway, Cheryl, yeah, that friend that stopped by, that's basically my best friend, probably in the world, and he's my mechanic and that kind of stuff. And yeah, he lives here. He's been living here for a number of years now. Um, I mentioned earlier that the dog that was barking, I should have showed you a picture, but his name is Trouble. That's one of baby's puppies from the very first litter. Anyway, he was on the island for quite a number of years there. That's where I met him and everything for years. And then he just took off and came back to Caramis, where it's kind of his stomping grounds. He kind of grew up in the neighborhood off and on. He's been a lot of places in Canada, but anyway, been living here for a long time now. That's why I'm in this town, because he's my best friend and he lives here, and it gives me a really good base to move around from. So yeah, that's him, and that's why I'm here. Catfish, carfish, used to catch him. Fishing. Yeah, Backwoods Canada, visual instrumental production. Backwoods Canada. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually. It's been on my mind for a while, and I want to kind of put it into another foraging video. But I'm really, really interested in that silver sage you were talking about. Very fascinating stuff and history and everything like that. I won't get into it too much now, but I've gone out, I've checked it out, I've researched it, I've smelled it, and I've taken some home, and I've got some hanging on my wall, and it sure makes a huge difference inside my silver sage. For anyone out there, that it's all over North America. And yeah, I just snapped off a piece, hung it on the wall, and yeah, I walk in and out, and it's all I can smell is really freshens up my little tiny house real good. And yeah, so I'm hoping to do a bit of a video with that included, because it's actually a special plant, and it needs a special video about it. So I know what I'm going to do, I just haven't gotten around to it. But that's really good information. Backwood Canada, and all the tips you've given me, like on through Caramis, with the Ashnola Bridge and all that, the Similkameen River and all that kind of stuff. Then the name of the town, Caramis, and where the winds meet. Really good information. And I'm really thankful for that, and it gives me stuff to work with and promote out to everybody else that never heard about this stuff. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm actually getting around to that. and that will be coming. But I noticed even when I went up fishing, like I did a bunch of clips on the fishing and that, and then, like I say, I'm not sure if I want to put that one out because I didn't catch anything, but the other two guys did. But I didn't even have the time to. I was looking around as I was walking, a lot of foraging stuff up there, and I didn't even have the time to make video clips about the foraging stuff that's out and about and everything like that. And I wanted to kind of throw it all together, and because there's a lot of stuff here, like I did that chamomile thing, and wow, there's a lot of chamomile everywhere around here, man. Um, it's that time of year, and there's so much. I'm gonna have a ton of it, but I have to get some more stinging nettle. It's still out there. It's taller now, and I got to rebuild my stinging nettle tea thing. So, because I'm running very low. But yeah, more of that coming up. So I'm just not sure kind of when. I got to get something out for Tuesday. Haven't got anything that I'm really happy with right now. So hopefully I'll be able to put something together before Tuesday. I don't ruin my algorithm with the videos. Yeah. So that's that. But seeing how things were yesterday with being up so late and not getting a lot of sleep, I'm thinking I should sort of slowly pack it in today. Hopefully I've covered everything. Yeah, I've covered everything. Cheryl's question about what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. And what I'm hopefully doing over the next couple of days and stuff. What's next? I'm really waiting for. It was kind of really tapped me out coming over here. I didn't realize how. I knew I had a kind of basic budget, and I kind of knew it was going to be reasonably tight. But I thought, I'm going to be within a certain level, and it was tighter than I thought. And I'm just waiting for payday so I can actually get around and doing stuff. But what I've done is I've searched out a storage locker, which I'm going to pick up on payday. Oh, Cathedral Lakes too. I got to check that one out. I should actually write it down. Well, I can Google a map, and then I check everywhere around, and I find these lakes. But Cathedral Lake, I'll remember that because Cathedral Grove on the island there. So Cathedral Lake, that's another one. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about just now. I absolutely forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I'll probably remember in a second. But yeah, that's my friend's good friend. There is actually a lot of good, nice people up here, and I'm meeting quite a few of them so far. But yeah, we will be getting back to that Silver Sage. Awesome stuff, amazing. Got some really good history there, and I can't wait to share it in the right format. And all the information you give me there is really good. Backwoods Canada, really good. More lakes and stuff to try. And you finally got your water heater done. Cost you $1,200, eh, Cheryl? Yeah, not cheap, is it? Not cheap. But I'm glad you got it done, because then that's one big project that's out of the way. And now you can focus just on the little stuff again. But yeah, I still can't remember what the hell I was talking about a moment ago. I think my brain's asleep and I'm just hanging in there. Oh yeah, the store. I got a storage locker. I'm gonna empty out the truck and the little tiny house. Put everything that I don't need out, because I like I said, I want to try and sell a tiny house, trailer, things like that. Maybe the truck even. I don't know. But we need to get into a motorhome, which is the ideal thing, and we got to do it during the summer when I can actually, if I have to, in between, sleep in a tent for a couple of weeks until I take the money I got and put it into something new. And it's going to be a juggle, but that's why we got to do it this time of year and fairly soon. Well, before the summer's over, anyway, that's for sure. So now the storage locker, once I get that everything into there, the truck will be pretty much empty except necessities. The house will be only necessities, and yeah. Oh yeah, backwoods. I guess you missed that maybe, but yeah, I went up to Yellow Lake there. I got there I think it was about 11 in the morning or something like that. Two guys were already there. They seemed to know what they're doing there. Been there for going there years, and they had already landed one trout and about 4 or 5 yellow perch, and um, but then it was a really waiting game to get bites and hook fish and stuff like that. Anyway, I threw my line out with worms, um, and I got a number of bites, not a lot, but I got half a dozen or so. And they kept eating the worm and leaving just a little tiny chunk behind. So I never hooked anything. But later in the afternoon, after they had those fish, each one of them brought a trout into the dock, and just the trout jumped off right at the last minute, right at the dock there. They both lost one. And then a while later, I think one of them caught another yellow perch. And then um, late in the afternoon, just before I left, um, one of the guys caught the really nice, real boozy, one of the nicest rainbow trouts I've seen in a long time. Approximately 19 inches, nice and fat and pudgy, which is good. And yeah, so that happened. I got some video clips about that stuff. I'm like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I'm going to put that out at all, because I like to make it entertaining, exciting. Like sure they caught fish, and I only got to film one of their catches, and I didn't catch any, so there wasn't anything to film there. So yeah, I like, if I'm gonna make a video, I like to go out and say, if I'm gonna go, I don't know, filming bald eagles or something, I might as well actually find some bald eagles to film and not come back empty-handed. So anyway, yeah, I have been out there the one time anyway. There's so many places I want to try, so many lakes and that. Like, it's the next one's Twin Lakes, probably Vaso Lake. I gotta look on the map again. Somebody mentioned another lake on Friday, and I can't remember what it's called. But as soon as I look at the map of the area, I'll find it right away. And now Cathedral Lake, there's another one on my list. So there you go. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to be doing more. I actually can't wait to actually catch more fish, so I can come home and cook them and eat them, and then also show that to you on a video as well. But I like to get over and above the videos and doing my channel and stuff. I like to go out there and actually catch fish when I go fishing, so I got something to bring home and eat. And not just to save me money, but just because I love eating fish, and it's an exciting thing. You go out, I love catching fish, and you go out and you catch them and bring them home and you eat them. The whole thing is excellent. Okay, good information about Cathedral. Better fishing at Cathedral. Okay, I definitely got to check that out. That's one thing, Cheryl, I'm going to do after this. I'm going to check out Cathedral Lake, among other things. After I got to go to the store first, I guess. What time is it? 2:30. Yeah, okay. But cool. I can't wait to do that. I really can't. One of my favorite things. And when I went to Yellow Lake, I didn't even try to put the canoe in the water, because I didn't feel like going to the effort. If it wasn't going to be great fishing and trickier and stuff. It was enough energy just to cast off the wharf and everything and do all that, um, and not catch anything. So yeah, I mean, I came close. That was if even one of those bites were just hard enough to grab that hook, that would have been cool. And I'm pretty sure by the looks of it, it was probably trout, but I don't know. Could have been anything. But anyway, yeah, those are the plans, and that's that. So. Oh, there's so much more to talk about and stuff and everything. I want to do a video. I want to show you around this town. It's really cool, the orchards and fruit markets just everywhere and stuff. And there's so much to actually show you. Just to go through this town and do a whole video clip, just sightseeing here, you'd probably love it. But I haven't had the time, and when I have had the time or whatever, the weather was against me. So that yeah, that's hopefully I can get these things done, because I do have the ideas, amount to having the time to do it and everything like that, and everything coming together. But don't forget the bacon, Carl. You got to get some food, do you? And some rest. Yeah, we all need rest. But yeah, go get some food and wrap it all with bacon. Take care, Carl. We'll catch you next time. And I can't wait to try those lures. I know now more lakes to go, and it's got to get warmer up, kind of like more like summer weather. That's when the bass start biting and stuff. What I hear about everybody I talk to around here. So yeah, can't wait to do that. But apparently they're not. It's still a little cool for them right now. But yeah, take care, Carl. Yeah, that's cool, Cheryl. Yeah, that's kind of what I try to do with my videos, even if I'm just driving down the road, do a video just driving down the road. The reason for that is not so much to see what I see as I'm driving down the road, but to give you an idea of the landscape and everything around and what it looks here, the beauty of everything, see it the way I do, and that's kind of the point. And I'm glad it actually is working that way for you, Cheryl. Like you say, seeing Canada through my eyes, kind of thing, and that is pretty much my intent, kind of deal. So hopefully it's working for you and everybody else, and that's a good thing. Wow, it's kind of warm in here with the window up. But yeah, it's really nice being here. It's good weather and stuff. This one thing, I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this severe, crazy, sick wind here. And it's like all the time, just about. Like today, there's hardly, just a mild breeze, mild to medium breeze right now, which is tolerable. But the winds that come through, they're excruciating. Hello, Cliff. How are you doing? You're obviously a new viewer in that, but yeah, Yeshua Mashiach is coming soon, and you have to repent. Definitely, I'll tell everyone that. But I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to going through all the tribulation and stuff like that, which is another subject for another video. But yes, you are absolutely right, and you got to tell everyone, Yeshua Mashiach is coming soon. And the best thing you can do for yourself is repent everything. So, yeah. Thanks for that message, Cliff, because that is information and stuff is very, very near and dear to my heart. Yeshua Mashiach is my hero, let's say. Anyway, so I guess that's pretty much most of it in a nutshell there. I hope you all got your fill today. I'm glad I actually... Oh, I know what I forgot. I don't know if everyone... Who's gone that? How about this before I go? Nah, shut up. Shut up. Just people going by. Leave them alone. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain on a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle, fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Hope that wasn't too bad. I love Creedence Clearwater. I loved them from the moment I heard them, and I believe the first time I heard them I was 15 years old. But yeah, I really like their stuff, and I forgot. I knew I had it in my head, but I kept forgetting to write it down. So finally, it popped back into my head, and I searched and got the lyrics. Oh, my brain and my lips won't work together. I got mental constipation and verbal diarrhea. Good, Cheryl. I'm glad you like Creedence Clearwater. I just think they're John Fogerty, awesome, fantastic. He was the band. Like the rest of the guys were just there to play the instruments, really. Because I mean, after their first successful album or two, I guess I don't know. They did a world tour, and when they came back, they took a long break. And when they got back into the studio, John basically said, "So what are you guys going to do now? Because I'm the one carrying this whole group here." And he basically fired them all. And I kind of don't blame him, because he was Creedence Clearwater Revival kind of thing. Yeah, it's interesting, backwoods Canada, that Princeton is more protected by the mountains, less windy in there. In other areas, they're not as windy, but Carameus is notoriously windy. It's crazy, isn't it? Just the way the mountain's set up and the winds come through and then they smash together and whatever. Yeah, that's another one, Cheryl. Looking out my back door, I love that one. I've actually thought of doing that one, but I've kind of tried it, and I didn't feel comfortable that I'm doing a good job of it necessarily. Otherwise, I would have done that by now. But there's other lots of them that do. Willie and the Poor Boys. There you go, right there, right? Yeah, I love those guys. Well, like I say, John Fogerty. Okay, Mama Mia, glad you could have caught all the poetry and the singing and everything. That's kind of the last one for today. And you take care of yourself and have a good sleep and a rest tonight. Well, it's early morning for you. It's like almost 2:30, I think, there in the morning. So yeah, you just rest well and stay safe, and we'll catch you next week. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing them every week for now until I say otherwise. Wow. Talking about my lips and brain not working together. You take care, and yeah. There's another one too, backwoods Canada. Somebody mentioned that there was a lake up by Princeton, and I can't remember the name of the lake right now. I'll definitely check the map and find it, but they mentioned that one, so that I wasn't really thinking of driving back to all the way to Princeton from here, but it's not really that far out, and if it's a good lake, good fishing, yeah, I'll try out all of these lakes if I hear good things about them. So that's another one too. But there's lakes everywhere out here, and apparently good fishing and all of them. Similkameen River here is good, but right now it's flowing pretty hard and it's pretty murky kind of thing, and so I'm not sure that the fish can see much, so I haven't tried that yet. I've heard people go down by the Ashinola Bridge there on the other side that I was showing you guys there I could camp out. Apparently people fish there and have caught fish out there, so yeah, there's all that to try as well. So yeah, I can't wait for all that. And if it's that good out here and everywhere, this might end up turning into just a fishing channel, and that's it. Fishing and foraging. you catch your fish, you catch your meals, and you forage your other foods and greens and stuff. Yeah. Plus the potatoes are going really great on the back of my on the front of my trailer there. They are looking good. With any luck, those tubs are going to be full of potatoes, so that'll be cool. That's another bonus there. And I'm gonna try growing other things as long as I got the trailer. Like I say, it's a matter of gonna be selling everything so I can actually afford to get the motorhome that I actually need, and will be a lot better for all of us. Ouch, itch. Ah. And cooking with Kent, yeah, that'll see there. Catch my fish and forage some stuff, put it all together, and I can do my cooking shows again. Because, just during my regular life and that, if I'm not, catching my food and stuff, like I've got to buy it at the store. It's so simplistic and small, and it's not even worth like doing a video. It's because you fried a couple of eggs and ate them. How exciting, right? So yeah. That getting out there and actually catching more fish and doing all that kind of exciting stuff will definitely help doing the cooking stuff and cooking shows, so that'll be cool. So yeah, anyway, I'm thinking I'm kind of getting to the bottom end of being worn out. So I gotta go maybe stroll around, walk the girls, and breathe some fresh air, and try to get a little energy before I go to Allison Lake. Is that okay? That sounds good for trout at end of lake. You gave away the secret. Yeah. Thanks, Backwoods Canada. Good. Allison Lake. I'm sure there's another lake up there too, or other lakes up there. Like I say, there's lots of them around here. The other place is the Caribou. Wow, there's lakes everywhere, and I miss that so much. I really can't wait till I get up that area. But it might take me a while because there's so much to see all around here and everywhere, and that I'd like to show you. So, yeah. Well, most of the time I have to keep them on the leash, Cheryl, because there's rattlesnakes up here. I don't think you have to worry about it as much as people mention it, because like in the town and everything, in certain areas, there's generally the rattlesnakes don't go there, so I'm fairly safe. But I keep them on the leash anyway, because you never know, and you just don't want to have that like accident. But like right here at the visitor center, I think I showed you before, they have that big, huge open grassy area that they mow and trim and keep it nice. And there's never any possibility, and this little kids parking lot, never any possibility of having rattlesnakes over here. So I let them off the leash there and let them, they run and chase each other around and play, and they, really burn off a lot of energy and stuff, and which is good for them and stuff. So yeah, that's one of the few places I'll let them run free. When I go up to my friend's place, he's on the orchard there, I let them run free a bit, but I keep my eye on them. Don't let them go too far. But yeah, right here, I can let them off the leash, unless there's other dogs. Then I gotta clip them on, because they don't like other dogs, and they'll try and chase them or something. But yeah, no, I watch, depending on where I am, I watch the girls very, very well, and when they need to be on leash for their safety, I always do that, and my peace of mind. And there's only specific places I'll let them run free, where I know it's completely safe and everything like that. So yeah, and then this is great up here. There's lots of places to go walking and stuff like that with them, and which they'll be on leash, but lots of places like this one here that I can let them run free too. So, which is good, because I like to make sure they get their burn off their energy and get their exercise. That's what I'm trying to say, and also give me a peace of mind at the same time. Oh, my butt's getting kind of sore from sitting too long. You got a shift and everything, and my back is stiffening up. There. Anyway, you cutie pie. Okay, we gotta do this. What you doing, baby? What you doing, baby? You're lying on your back Oh, you were lying on your back. There you go. There you go. Little belly rubs. Little belly rubs, yeah. Look at Angel. Yeah, look at you. I'm looking at that. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm not sure which way to put my hand, left or right. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? Oh, yeah. I haven't done this all day. Hugs and kisses to the girls for you guys. Yeah. Come here, baby. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I woke him up, so there you go. Oh, look at that beautiful little face. That beautiful face. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Glad we didn't forget that completely. Okay, anyway. Oh, my eyes are itchy. My nose is itchy. I think it's just kind of tired, lack of sleep, and all that kind of stuff. Affects the whole body. Okay, well, I'm so glad we had this time together to have a laugh and sing a song. It seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for that thing there. I'm pretty sure they've patented it or copyrighted or something. I don't know, pretty much. Anyway, I really have to go this time. I always like to sit and talk longer because it's a lot of fun and everything. But yeah, I gotta move on and get stuff organized, dinner and food and all that, and try and relax and rest, and hopefully I'll get some videos out. Yeah, hopefully I got something for you too on Tuesday there, Cheryl, too. Yep. Catch me on the fishing show there, as Backwoods Canada says. Fishing at Yellow Lake and everywhere. So, you guys take care. We'll catch you next time. And just, my brain shut down. Just take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you next Sunday, and I hope you enjoy the videos coming up. Ciao for now.